I'm getting ahead of the curve. I am getting ahead of the curve because there's some crazy stuff going down. There is some crazy things going down, folks. Okay. People are getting caught for things. People are getting accused of things. And I'm I'm not here for it. I haven't done none of it. I haven't raped. I haven't molested. I ain't touched no one's kid. I ain't done none of it. Well, okay. Listen, Russell Brand, yeah. Russell Brand has just been, I'm getting ahead of the curve. I'm getting ahead of every single curve, right? Listen, I'm getting in front of this one. All right. What's up, folks? Everybody come on in. Listen, you see it. You see what's going on here. I'm getting ahead of the curve. I have not done anything. I've never done it. I've never had any reports of it. I haven't touched anybody's kids. I don't touch teenagers. I don't touch none of it. Okay. I'm just letting people know. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Because the way things are going down right now, everybody's getting caught for something. Everybody's getting caught for something, and it's to do with this stuff. Yo, listen, I haven't done it. I don't know if Russell Brand done it. Listen, I don't listen. I just released a video. I spoke about the JLS guy. I spoke about Benjamin Mendy. I spoke about who else? I spoke about Johnny Depp. Okay, I'm telling you, I ain't done it. It's not me. All right. So if any story in the future comes out about me doing something like that, it's BS. I'm not. They've done it to Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Listen, I haven't sex trafficked no one. I ain't done nothing. So I'm just letting everyone know, right? I'm just letting everybody know it's not me. I ain't done nothing like that. Let Me Cook says Russell Brand is guilty. Boy, listen, it's innocence until proven guilty up in this court of law. Okay? It's innocent until proven guilty up in this. So, I'm just going to let you know it's innocent until proven guilty. How do you know? Did he get you? Listen, no one got me. I haven't been molested. I haven't molested anyone. I haven't done anything like that. I am getting ahead of the curve because the way the Matrix is just going to attack folks right now, I'm not part of it, folks. Telling you, I'm not part of it. So I'm letting everybody know. Yeah, I'm letting everyone know I ain't done nothing. I'm 42 years old. I spent 20 years of my life in long-term relationships. I never had no time for it. First relationship, 7 years. Second relationship, 2.5. Third relationship, a whole decade. I'm in a relationship right now with a lovely lady. Listen, no one's coming out of the woodwork saying that I done something. Okay, I ain't do nothing. Nothing, because I am looking at the landscape right now and I'm saying to myself, what is going on? Seriously, guys, what is going on? Someone said Russell is guilty in the UK. He can't even, what do you say? Russell is guilty in the UK. Oh, it's gone. Listen, you can people can say whatever they want. People can say whatever they want. As long as you know I ain't touched no one's kids, I ain't touched a kid, I ain't touched no one inappropriately. I haven't. What else are they telling people to tell them? No one else has complained about me. I haven't been to court for anything like that. Listen, someone said, "Don't speak too soon, brother. The hate is real. People just make stuff up too." It's true. It's very true. People do make stuff up. But I'm telling you, in this life, right? In this life, you have to get ahead of the curve. You have to be ahead of the curve, because if you don't look down the road and see what could actually be coming and learn from other people's mistakes, then it might not be a good look for you. Okay. In the UK, you can't make accusations. Listen, the people that were accusing Russell Brand, okay? They were accusing Russell Brand, and the bottom line is they went to the press before they went to the police. Okay, they went to they went to the police. They went to the show before they went to the police. That screams of suspect behavior to me. Okay, it screams of suspect behavior to me. So it is what it is. I'm just letting everyone know. Um, I'm just letting everyone know that I haven't done anything. So if anything comes out in the future, um, it's a lie. That's what I'm saying. What are you waffling about whatsoever? Listen, folks, just understand it's crazy out there right now. Okay, I made a video. Everyone go and watch it. I made a video on Russell Brand and exactly what has gone on during this time in the past 3-4 days when it comes to him. And this guy has been plastered over every single newspaper you can imagine. He has been the words that have been spoken about him without any evidence. This is what is scary about the world that we're living in right now. Without any evidence, okay? People can, think all kinds of stuff about you, right? People can say all kinds of stuff about you. But for there to be no evidence in this thing and for this man's name to be dragged through the mud the way it has been is testament to the fact that people generally don't know. They generally, when you go on the front news of the paper, you generally don't know who's accused him. And so I said in my video that women get to hide in the shadows of anonymity, right? They get to hide in the background of this stuff and accuse somebody from the background and say, look, slander that man. And so I was actually watching a Jordan Peterson video recently, and he said that antisocial behavior shows up in men and women differently. Okay, so in men, antisocial behavior shows up in violence. They say when men get antisocial, they get very violent. Okay, and so how does it show up in women? Psychologists say it shows up in slander, reputation destruction, manipulation, and lies. And that's how women's antisocial behavior shows up in society. However, when men's antisocial behavior goes too far, men get reprimanded, they go to jail. Stuff like that happens to them. And when women, um, when women get antisocial, they get TV shows. They get TV shows like the Real Housewives of something. And so women generally sit down and they watch women be anti-social. They watch them be manipulative. They watch them be slanderous. They watch them do all of this kind of stuff. And they get TV shows out of it. And so that behavior never gets checked, whereas men's real antisocial behavior gets checked. And what has happened to Russell Brand? Okay. Russell Brand, his reputation has been slandered. That's what's happened. He's just been slandered. So, this is very antisocial behavior. If there was an accusation, people should have gone to the police. That's what I personally believe. People should have gone to the police and not tried to slander a man and drag him through the dirt. So, like I said, I'm getting ahead of the curve, guys. I'm getting ahead of the curve. Oh, these weird people in the bloody comments. Get out. Get out. Yeah. Who hurt me? Everybody's been hurt, bruh. Everyone's been hurt. Okay. You don't need to know who specifically, but I'm sure you've been hurt as well. It's very what's it called? What do they say? Sign language type people in the comments right now. Listen, mate, all it takes is an allegation, nothing else, and then you're toast. It's very true, fish and chips. It's very true. All it takes is an allegation. All it takes is somebody to say something. And that is one of the main reasons why I keep to myself. A lot of people say that I can be antisocial in the fact that I don't interact much with people outside of doing my content. And it's very true. I don't. I've got my clan that I stay around. I've got my clan that I stay around. I've got the people that you know, that I'm close to, and that's about it. I think times are getting really, really crazy right now, where men specifically can just be accused. And I made a video about, you know, men going to OnlyFans and going to corn and all this kind of stuff. And I think it's sad. I really do. I think the men of today are really down bad in the fact that they would pay someone that they don't know, and they're never going to touch their vagina, and they are going to give them money to have some kind of virtual sexual relationship. But as I look at it, I'm like, well, I guess it's safer than being accused of something that you didn't do. On that note, I guess that's an upside, because right now people are being accused of all kinds of things. And, you know, I'm not, you shouldn't be so triggered by the accusations, Nicole M. Listen, you say these terms like triggered. What is happening is the same thing that happened to the Tates. It's the same thing that happened to Benjamin Mendy. It's the same thing that happened to the JLS star. It's the same thing that has happened to thousands of men that we don't know about, right? So it's not about being triggered. It's about being smart, and it's about understanding the world in which you live in. You can't, as a man, be in and around this new modern day woman who is looking for clout. She's looking for attention. She's looking for all of this stuff. And it's not about being triggered by something. It's understanding that you could be next. Any man could be next. Any man in the public eye could be next. And one of the things that I do find very interesting is that men in the public eye who are slandering Russell Brand, I look at them and I think to myself, bro, do you know that you could be next? Do you know that we're really living in a time where any man can be next? Any man could be accused of this kind of stuff, right? It's crazy. Any man can be accused. Any man can be got in these days and times. And like I said, being ahead of the curve and letting people know that, look, I keep to myself. I don't. Obviously, a lot of women say, "Oh, you hate women," blah 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 blah. But listen, there's no women that can come out and say, "Oh my God, Sarah Garvey made me feel uncomfortable," or "Sarah Garvey done this and made me feel." It's like, listen, I'm not around you like that. I've got my woman. I don't need to be around y'all like that. Do you know what I mean? The only women I'm around are my sisters, my mom, my woman, my actual real good friends that I know. Apart from that, we ain't working. It ain't working. Someone said, "Oh, you a pedo sim?" No, none of that. None of that. Sarah, any man can be next. These people literally have a behavior of sexual deviance, and they openly talk about it and they joke about it. No, I actually said something. I said something on, I think it was on my Facebook, and I said, look, there are certain uncomfortable conversations that people aren't willing to have, right? There are certain uncomfortable conversations that people aren't willing to have. When you look on Pornhub, right, and you look at statistics for Pornhub, and you look at rough sex and abusive sex, 75% of the people that search for rough sex and abusive sex are women. It's according to Pornhub statistics. You can go and look it up right now. It is I think it's the 33rd most searched, but 75% of those searches are done by women. Now, if women are searching for abusive and rough sex, bro, there's something going on with society, bro. And I'm saying, I know that women have asked me to do certain things to them, which I couldn't say on YouTube, right? And I'm like, yo, imagine now you get asked to do something very untoward and then that person regrets it. They can easily say to you or say to somebody, oh, this person abused me. It's very easy. It's very easy. So I'm just saying to the men, listen, you better be careful as to who you're engaging in those things with. If you choose to engage in those things with somebody, that's up to you, right? That's up to you. But I'm just saying, in these days and times where women are coming out of the woodwork from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, saying, oh, he done this 20 years ago. I mean, Russell Brand has probably slept with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women. Probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women. And if he slept with hundreds and hundreds of women in his time, I'm sure you can probably get 2 or 3 to say that they had a bad experience with him. And if they get 2 or 3 people that have had a bad experience with him, that's it. He's done. So you're telling me you have to have a good experience with people 100% of the time, so you don't get quote unquote attacked by the Matrix. Listen, I'm being 100% serious. That's not me. I ain't done none of that. I'm letting people know from day one. I ain't done none of that. Yeah, I will repeat it until the hill. I ain't touched no one inappropriately. I ain't done nothing inappropriate to no one's daughter. I haven't done anything with no children. I ain't done none of that. I'm getting ahead of the curve because I'm telling you, people ain't coming at me with this shit. No, they ain't coming at me with this shit. I see the way that things are going. And I'm telling you guys need to get ahead of the curve too. I tell guys repeatedly, if you're one of those guys who are quite promiscuous, and you're meeting women that you don't really know, you're putting yourself in danger. I'm telling you, you're putting yourself in danger. You're putting yourself in a position to be accused of something. And I know, look, you have Tinder, you've got Hinge, you've got all kinds of apps out there where people are just meeting, right? People that they don't really know and getting into sexual relationships with them. You don't know these people. These people could be crazy, bro. These people could be accusing you the next day. Oh my God, this person done this. Bro, you're a man. Your DNA's in that place, bro. And if a woman screams and says that you done something, what do they say on Friday? That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Okay? That's your ass, Mr. Postman. It's funny, Ray says 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is one accusation away from jail. There are certain people that like that stuff. That is one accusation away from your life being absolutely over. If you watch that, and who are the people that consume that movie the most? Women. Women have got this thing. Many women, not all women, but according to Pornhub, 75% of the searches for rough sex or abusive sex are down to women. So a lot of women have this fantasy about doing this stuff. Bro, let me tell you something, guys. You putting yourself in a very perilous position with women that you don't know if you're doing that. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so it's a fact. I've been in a long-term relationship, but I've always made sure I do my research on a woman before anything else. You've got to be careful out there. You got to be careful out there, because what you don't want is someone coming 10, 15 years from now saying, oh, I used to know them, and they done this to me, and then that's it. It's a wrap for you, bro. All of these lying women should have their faces posted. Listen, we don't know the women that accused Benjamin Mendy. We don't know the women that accused the JLS star. We don't know the women generally that have accused, their names might be mentioned, but we don't know who they are, who accused Russell Brand. We don't know who they are. Just unsubbed over this BSU. Well, see you later. Peace out. Peace out. Listen, this ain't a dictatorship, bro. Don't let the door hit you on your way out, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? You can believe stuff with no evidence if you like. I don't believe things with no evidence. And people say, oh, he done this, he done that. Listen, let's wait. Let's wait. People that jumped on the Brickgate lady, there's people that jumped on the woman in Peckham with no evidence and just some accusations. And then what happened? You got found to be an idiot. You got found to you realize that these people are bloody sociopaths, right? But it's okay. If you're one of those people that want to jump on something because you see some accusations with no evidence, it's up to you. It's really up to you. But listen, don't think, I'm gonna be holding people here saying, please subscribe to me and listen to everything that I say. Listen, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. I really don't. I don't mind people disagreeing with me. Ultra, how you doing, brother? Thank you very much. My dad always tells me, even up to this day, in his thick Jamaican accent, Junior, you must protect yourself at all times. He's right. Thank you, Ultra, for the super chat. It's very true. What happened to Brickgate Lady? Alex, Brickgate Lady was a liar, man. She was a scam artist. She'd done this thing like 3 times before, saying that somebody had hit her and no one had hit her. And bro, man, Bro, you're late, Alex. You're late, man. Go and type in brick gate lady exposed or something on the internet or something. You'll see. You'll see. All the receipts have been gathered. She done this GoFundMe before. She got like 4 grand out of it. This time I think she got 40 grand out of it. And so yeah, you can see the woman's crazy, bro. But people jumped on it. People jumped on it. People always jump. People are so emotionally triggered nowadays, right? They're so emotionally triggered. And it's sad to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really sad to me that people are so emotionally triggered and living on like a they're so easily manipulated. I think people are so easily manipulated. When people's emotions are the things that rule them, you become very easily manipulated. Okay, you become very easy to, be bought and sold a story and all this kind of stuff. So, I'm just saying, as the board says, I know it's backwards for you guys, but it's forwards for me. I have never graped, okay? Never done it. Not me. Doesn't matter what people say. No one can come out the woodwork and say that. It is a lie. Okay, I'm getting ahead of the curve. Okay, I'm getting ahead of the curve. I'm saying it from now. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Okay. And like we saw with Benjamin Mendy, like we saw with the JLS guy, like we saw with the Tates, like we saw with Russell Brand, like all of these women, you just don't know who they are. They just get to like slide off into the night, and no one knows who they are. No one knows who they are. Like, who's been accused, but you never know who these women are. And they never get dragged. They never get exposed. I would love to know the women who accused Benjamin Mendy. I would love to know them. He got found not guilty. I'd love to know them. But the thing is, like I said, an accusation like rape or molestation follows a man for the rest of his life, whether or not he gets found guilty or not guilty. Because the court of public opinion is what people care about. The court of public opinion is what matters in these days and times. So the court of public opinion can hang you, bro. The court of public opinion can find you guilty, even though the courts find you not guilty. And it's a very weird thing where people can just be someone who is just going along with their life, and the whole world can be flipped upside down. Someone said, Siobhan Johnson, thank you very much for the super chat, Siobhan. You should have left a comment as well, but thank you very much. This is so one-sided. It's hilarious. If the tables turn, the men would be on SNL every day. Listen, man, like, being a man is a hard thing. Okay, guys, being a man is a hard thing. And hang on, it's a political hit job, King, says Siobhan. It's true. Well, let me not say it's true. Let's wait for the evidence. But it's my belief that this is very highly convenient, given the content that Russell Brand has been coming out with in the last 2 or 3 years. And all of a sudden now he's been accused by some women in the shadows of doing this stuff. And I'm just like, if people can't see that this is not correct, if people can't see that, then I don't know what type of world we're living in. I don't know what type of world we're living in. Unmasking anonymous accusers will help to slow this whole thing down. Liars should be held accountable by the law, says Fish and Chips. I actually agree. I agree. Liars should be held accountable by the law, but they're not. Because I've always said, once a woman cries, that's it. It's a wrap for you. I could be in this room right now. I could be with a woman and she could run out of that door right now, screaming, "Oh my God, he tried to touch me." Doesn't matter whether I did or not. I'm done for, bro. I'm done for, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if I did. Like, I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? And that type of power is scary when you realize how much power the women in this society wield to absolutely wreck a man's life, to absolutely wreck his life. This is crazy. The ultra. Yo, thank you. Unintelligent, angry, struggle zombies are the easiest type of people to control FFS, leading with emotion and not intellect never ends well. Thank you very much, Ultra, for that. It's true. It's very true. Emmett Till died of fake tears. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. Emmett Till died over fake tears. You know how many people have died over fake tears, bro? And people on their deathbed only admit it, you know, when they're, you know, dying. Oh, you know, that time where I said this, I was actually lying. Yo, what? That guy's life was ruined. It was, guys, great. I'm flagging your videos from now. Great, honor and prosper. Listen, let me block this person because, and that's times we're living in. Overly emotional people. Okay, people are going to flag my videos. Listen, this is the world we're living in, and people on the internet get so quote unquote triggered that even the people on the internet, when you have a difference of opinion, can try and, you know, make your life a hell. Do you know what I mean? Just by having a difference of opinion nowadays, talking about women, talking about the LGBT, talking about whatever can get you demonetized and flagged and, you know, shadow banned and all this kind of stuff. We're living in these times, like, folks. I've said the West is falling, man. Like, it's not even a joke. That's my personal point of view. I think the West is falling. Yeah, you got an elementary sense of humor. Nice. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a sense of humor, but maybe it's British. Maybe it's a bit dry. Some people don't get it. The American audience maybe don't get it. But hey, you know, here's what it is. Emmett Till died because he whistled at a white woman in the 1950s Mississippi. Yes, indeed, he whistled. And the thing is, we are on the internet every day on our phones, right? And we see video after video of quote unquote Karens, right? We see those videos, right? We see video after video of Karens. And you think to yourself, if we're seeing that in 2023 and we can now see it and it's now on camera and we're like, this woman's crazy. Imagine what it's like when there's no camera around for certain people. Imagine what it's like where no one's watching and the only voice you can actually hear is the voice of someone crying. You would run to that person and generally believe them. But it doesn't mean they should be believed. You know, it becomes he say, she say. That's what it becomes. It becomes he say, she say. That's what it is. People are way too sensitive. No one is making them watch your channel, says Elizar. Yeah, it's true, but that's the thing. Do you know what I've said? I've said that people, right, go out of their way to watch people and watch things that they don't like. And that's kind of masochism. It's a masochist type view. It's like there are millions and millions and millions of people on YouTube and millions and millions and millions of content creators on YouTube. And some people follow you just to look at your stuff, knowing they don't like you or like your content, but they watch it. And I'm like, change the channel, bro. Like the channels, you got the remote in your hand, change the channel. You don't have to watch me. No one's forcing you to watch me. Just like no one's forcing me to watch them. Like, if I don't like that person or that person's content, then I'll just go somewhere else. But people seem to be living in a state of victimhood. And so people will wait on a video and see it and then cry victim. Oh my God, he's talking about me. Oh my God, he means me. Oh my God, I feel so offended. And it's damaging when a woman says that because it could destroy your life. Yeah, it's true. Ever heard of Robert F. Williams? I recommended a book, Negroes with Guns. Skip the first 40 pages and then go to chapter 1. That's interesting. No, I haven't heard of that book, actually. I'm one of the people not doing that here, but certainly channels get my undivided hostility. But why? That's the thing. Why? Because the only thing is, like, giving energy to something is still giving energy to it. This is what I've come to realize in my time. If I don't like something, I don't give my energy to it. Like, if someone's making content I don't like them, there's plenty of content creators on the internet that I just don't like, right? I don't watch their content. I don't watch their content to comment negatively. It's too much energy. But people do it. People do it. People seek people out. People type in people's names that they don't like, you know, and just do it. Yeah, it is freedom of speech from the dude, but the bottom line is it's sapping from you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's taken from you. Like, why would you give your energy to those people? Why? They're not unless you're telling me that these people are worth your energy. There's a lot of people that I think aren't worth my energy, and I don't give them my energy. That's what I've learned. I just, I that's what I've learned in this life. Certain people don't deserve my energy, and I just don't give it to them. I don't allow them access into my brain space. So when people start talking about certain people, I'm like, I don't watch their content. Don't even tell me about what they done. Don't tell me about what they said. I don't care. Leave them. Do you know what I mean? Leave them. I don't care. I don't allow certain people into your brain space, because then they become you and you become them, because you've allowed their energy to manifest within you. So don't do it. Western women are out of control, and they hate the fact that you point out their destructive behavior. Agreed. 100% agreed. Like I said, or like Jordan Peter said, women have to display aggression in some way. They have to. Men display aggression. Women display aggression, according to psychologists, with slander, lies, manipulation, and reputation destruction. That's how they display their anger. So when a woman's on the internet trying to slander and reputation destroy somebody, for me, I sit back and I'm like, yo, I'm not just going to go there, because when you go and look at, like I said, when you go and look at women's choices of what they watch on TV, and you see the Real Housewives of this and this other show and Love and Hip Hop and blah, 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 they sit down and they wait and they watch to see other women disrespecting each other, slandering each other, trying to destroy other people's reputations, trying to manipulate, trying to lie. And then women come out and say, oh, believe all women. I'm sorry, what? You as a woman know women are lying, manipulating, and you watch them each week doing it. You know that they're about reputation destruction. You watch them each week doing it. As a matter of fact, you get high off that. You watch it, and then you call your girlfriend up and you say, girl, did you hear about what? Did you see what so-and-so did? Yeah, she's this, she's that, she's a bitch, she's this, she's that. Yeah, she's a lie. So you know women lie, and you know they're manipulative. And then you have the gall and the audacity to come on the internet and say, believe all women. When you know women are liars, you know they're manipulators, you know they're reputation destroyers. You watch it every day on your shows. You know how they can act. But then you want people to believe you. You must be out of your goddamn mind. Okay? You must be out of your goddamn mind. I know what women get off on. I've read you've read the psychology. Watch what women do. A lot, not all women, okay? A lot of women get off on gossip and slander and reputation craziness and reputation destruction and all this kind of stuff, and they watch it and they love it. They talk to their friends about it. They go on blogs and they make videos about how crazy this woman is and how manipulative this woman is. Women know it, and they're friends with these women. That's the crazy thing about it. Women are friends with these women. They know their friends are crazy. They know they're crazy. They know they love gossip. They know they love slander. They know they love innuendo. And then they have the audacity to say, believe all women, when they know that women can be crazy. They know it. I don't get it. Like, that's what we talk about in this space about accountability. It's about having accountability and being able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, actually, I'm not perfect. I'm not. We do that, actually. We do that. Bay said, sadly, men are starting to behave like that too. They really are. Moonstar reading says, that's why I have no friends. She says, women will be the first to tell you, oh, you know what? I don't really have female friends like that. I prefer male friends. Women will tell you that. Why? Someone asks themselves, why? Women know women, Women know women, They know their friends, their aunties, their nieces. They know how they act. they stay away. Women are literally, I've said, women are literally friends with women that they don't even like. Women are friends with women that they go out to eat with these, they go out on brunches with women that they don't even like. I'm like, bro, I don't understand this. That level of masking your real feelings and just fakeness, I can't get it. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. You know, I ain't got time to lie to you. You will see me just, break myself away from you. I don't mess with you like that. I ain't got time to be fake with people, but they do. And so if they act like this, I'm just letting people know I ain't never done that, right? So if somebody comes with a slanderous thing, for me, I'm not Russell Brand. I'm not Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate. I'm not the JLS dude. I don't want to be Johnny Depp. I don't want to be none of that. Okay. So you got to get ahead of the curve, guys. You got to get ahead of the curve. The real trouble here is that this cheapens a very serious topic. It's a very serious topic. Thank you very much. It is a very serious topic. There are women out there that I actually had a friend that I know, a woman friend that went through that. She went through a violent situation, bro. The guy got found good. The guy got like 15 years, bro. The guy locked her in the house, beat her up, done the whole thing. And I saw this woman. Yeah, I saw this woman and I said, wow, that's crazy. There are women really going through this. But then there are women that come out and say, oh, he looked at me funny and that's sexual assault. I'm like, yo, get away from here, man. Titans TV, what's up? I'm too funny. Listen, bro, I'm getting ahead of the curve, bro. It's not funny. It may seem funny and it may be lighthearted, but listen, I'm getting ahead of the curve. I'm being 100% serious, bro. I keep myself to myself. Ain't no woman coming out and me too and me. Listen, I've said to women already, listen, if you see me and you're a fan, say hi. I'll say hi. As long as it's in a public space, listen, don't try to get me alone. It ain't happening. Okay, it ain't happening. No one's running out saying, oh, Sarah Garvey made me feel a little bit. Nope. You ain't catching me with that shit. Nope. Listen, I call me anything you want. Call me anything you want. I don't care. Call me gay. Call me scared. Call me frigid. Call me anything you want. I've been on this earth long enough to I've had enough vagina, right? So it's like I don't really particularly need new vagina. I've had enough. Okay, like I've been around a little bit. Okay, your vagina is not anything special. Okay, it's not anything special. I've seen it before, smelt it before, tasted it before. I've done everything to it before. Yours ain't special. Okay, when I decide to stay with one, I'm just deciding that, and that is that. Fish. This video make others think you're guilty. I don't care. I don't care because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro. Look at the board. I ain't never done that shit. Okay, so they ain't no one coming out and me too and me. They're lying. Okay, I'm telling you. So listen, ladies, I think you're beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some very beautiful women out there. I've interacted with some very beautiful women, but listen, your vagina ain't that special for me to be putting myself in a position where I can get accused because I'm telling you guys, okay, there are women literally out there now looking to make money off of the fact that they had sex with somebody who's semi-famous, not even famous, semi-famous, bro. Z-list celebrities, bro. Like people are there are women out there looking to do that. Okay. And I'm just saying, I ain't being that guy. Ace Abundance, how you doing, brother? I don't need a new one. I don't. I'll decide if I want a new one. That's it. I'm not. There's a lot of guys out there ruled by vagina. I'm not one of those guys. I'm really not a guy that's ruled by vagina. I don't. You can call me what you want. I'm not. There was a time in my 20s where I was. Oh my god, it's like a dog on heat. And every guy's been there. But apart from that, now I'm 42 years old, bro. Listen, I'll decide, bro. Like I can get it if I want it, but I ain't ruled by it. So it's a very interesting place to be when a lot of women realize that you're not ruled by their vagina. It's a very interesting place. You kind of see how people are. I'm talking in very vague terms right now, but you kind of see how people are. It's very interesting. Um, Someone said, "Who said you did that, Sarah?" No one, Shadow first said I did that. No one. But I'm getting ahead of the curve because Russell Brand just got it. Right? Benjamin Mendy got it. And it's really crazy for guys out there right now being accused of this stuff. So some of these women said they have the term grape into a hustle. It's very true. It's very true. Keep the circle tight. That's it, Paul Sutherland. I keep my circle very tight, bro. Um, I'm with my guys. I'm with my girl. I'm with my mum. With my sisters. I'm with my people that film. That's it. And if I'm in a room with women, the cameras are rolling and I'm filming. I'm filming a podcast or something like that. I ain't doing none of that. When it's time to go, I'm the first one out of there. We finished filming and we wrapped. Okay, cool. I'm gone. You guys have a good day. I'm gone. Ain't doing no after party stuff. You don't plaster me with drink and all this kind of shit. It's not happening, bro. Telling you, I'm very stringent about the way in which I interact. I'm very stringent, guys. Very, very stringent. You seem pretty legit other than whining about metaphorical plantations. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about that. Like I said, energy. What do you give your energy to? Said what needed to be said with that person is what it is. What is it? Like 6 months ago now? Done. If a girl doesn't say no, but if a girl does not say yes, is that grape? I don't get myself in them situations, bro. When I was being a silly boy, I was very stringent. If I felt a whiff of anything, bro, like it's so weird. It's a very weird thing, weird place to be. I've turned down vagina. Like I've been in a space where I could have done it and just been like, nah, actually, nah, I'm not gonna do it. And then, oh my God, is it me? Is it? Nah, I'm just not gonna do it. Actually, I'm just not gonna do it because I'm a chess player. Okay, I'm a chess player, and one of the things that people need to understand is that when you play chess, you have to think at least 3-4 moves ahead. At least 3 or 4 moves. And I try to think when I get myself into a situation, what are going to be the outcomes? This is the reason why I'm doing this video. I'm trying to think 3-4 moves ahead. Okay. And people say, "Oh, what's this all about, bro?" I'm just getting ahead of the curve, bro. Because if at any point in time someone tries, bro, this video will already be out. I've already said it. So now people know. Actually, crazy. Actually, I'm like, nope. I don't know anyone called Naomi or something. I don't know whatever name they choose to bring. I don't know no one who that person in the black silhouette that they've given a fake name and an AI voice. I don't know that person, bro. Yeah, I don't know them. It's just I don't know who that is, bro. It's not me, bruv. Um, yeah, it's very nice not to be sloppy with that stuff. Tons of women have no issue playing that card dishonestly. Very true. Very, very, very true. Um, and so you don't get yourself into those situations. And I said it's kind of hard for men of stature to not get themselves in those situations because a lot of men are ruled by their penis. A lot of men don't have sexual discipline, and I'm not judging people because I've been in my 20s, you could have said that I was, what I mean? It's like, oh my God, I can get it, blah, blah, blah. But no, no, not me at this point in time. Just no. Um, too many women are doing OnlyFans, Paul. Okay. What gets lost in this is that it's all about women who are pestered Russell for X and engaged without his consent. Listen, that whole consent thing, this whole consent thing, okay, is a very interesting thing because what do you do as a man when you are getting hot and heavy with a girl in a new situation? Do you kind of stop and say, is it okay to take off your bra? Is it okay to take your panties off? Is it okay to kiss you? Is that what you do? If that is, somebody let me know, because I don't know. Um, is that not like a mood killer of the whole thing? I don't know. Like, is that what you do? I don't know about this consent thing, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's all about, bro. Like, it's like, what do you say? Is it okay to kiss you now? Is it okay to put my hand on your thigh? Is that okay? Is that making you uncomfortable? It's just like, bro, like, what is this interaction stuff that we got going on? What happened to just like being in the moment with someone and like feeling a vibe and kind of feeding off each other's energy, and all of this consent stuff is just getting very weird. And this is one of the reasons why there has been a rise in men wanting sex virtually, hence OnlyFans. Men paying for women. I don't get it. I don't get it. But men are doing it, right? Men are buying women online. 29, 21.99 a month. Oh yeah, I'll pay that. What? To be in the friend zone? I mean, I get it, but bro, like, you don't have to come out your pocket, bro. Corn is free if that's what you want. Like, you can go on any kind of corn site you want, bro. Like, you ain't got to pay someone. Like, the hell? Like, who is this person? Why do they deserve your money? Like, what's going on here? Bro, there's how many other hundreds of men who have paid her the 21.99. You ain't special, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you ain't special, fam. Like, what? How low have we come as men to be doing this? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how low we've come as men for us to be doing that. So I don't know. Someone says they've already killed men's enthusiasm to approach them in person because it's supposed to be street harassment getting out of control. It's very true. A lot of men not approaching. I see guys say that to me all the time. Oh, she's nice, man, but nah, I'm gonna leave it. Why? Too much hassle, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It ain't tricking if you got it. Says Reginald Tyler. I don't live by that philosophy. It is tricking if you got it. To me, like, it is. All right, I get it, because certain men are multi-millionaires, and you know, a grand to them ain't nothing. But I've always said, like, paying for sex is prostitution, right? Paying for sex is prostitution. But a lot of these women will swear down that they're not prostitutes. You know, I'm just like, you're a prostitute. If you're a prostitute and say you're a prostitute, it's fine. It's the oldest profession in the world. It's fine. But don't act like you're some kind of, new car when you're an old one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't do that. Kevin Samuel said, name me something that appreciates, that gets, that becomes more valuable with time and more use. Name me something. That's what he said. There's a lot of women out here, we call it wholeflation. There's a lot of women out here that are just like, you're older, you've had more use, and now you're asking for more. What? Like, hang on a minute. Like, loads of guys have been through you, you're getting older, and you're asking for more. Whereas, to go back 30, 40 years, you can take a woman on a date and buy her flowers, and she'd be happy. She'd be happy with that. She'd be on the phone to her friends. Oh my God, he took me on a date and he bought me flowers. Great. As a man, you're like, okay, cool. Now, flowers, they want a Birkin bag. They want to be flued out, like all of this stuff. I'm like, yo, what? For you, who's had about how many men inside you? You think you deserve that? You crazy as hell. You are crazy as hell. And the thing is, guys do it. I'm like, there's been like 50 guys in her vagina, bro. Like, why are you spending so much money on this woman who's had 50 guys in her vagina? I don't get it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't fall into their trap. Let them do that for those guys. Like, let those idiots do that. pay for a woman who's had 50 guys inside your vagina. You are absolutely crazy. Yo, you'll be lucky if you sweep my floor. I'm just being real. Like, you'd be lucky if I get you to sweep my floor. You've had 50 guys inside you, and you want to be flued out, and you want me to pay for X, Y, and Z. Yo, girl, don't inflate yourself. Like I'm saying, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't let me embarrass you because, I can. I don't have to, but I can. Like, don't do that. They're delusional. Terry Tibbs, talk to me. Um, yeah, so I just need to say that and get that out there. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I'm not in my house at the moment. I'm away. And I just had some time, got on my phone, and just decided to do this. So yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. To my Americans who are in the chat, it's not evening for you, but it is 11 in the evening for me. So you guys enjoy. All my Brits out there, have a good evening. All my Americans out there, have a good afternoon. And I shall catch you on the flip side.